It always started with a phone call. Late at night, a whisper so calm, it felt almost gentle. And then, minutes later, someone ended up dead. Different neighborhoods, different backgrounds, different ways to die. No fingerprints, no forced entry, nothing tying these victims together. Except one thing. Every single one of them picked up the phone and heard a stranger recite a secret they had never told another living soul. A sin they thought was buried forever. Police called it coincidence, bad luck, tragedy. But when the body count hit 11, the city's homicide unit knew they weren't dealing with coincidence anymore. They were dealing with someone who knew their victims better than their closest friends. Voice analysis made things worse. The caller didn't sound like one person. It sounded like three. A man, a woman, and even a teenage boy. Like the killer didn't just borrow voices, but lived inside them. Detectives were stuck, until a rookie noticed something everyone else missed. 3 of the victims had seen a therapist. Different years, different problems, same office. The team raided the building, but what they found wasn't a clinic. It was a shrine. Hundreds of tapes sat stacked on metal shelves, labeled with names, dates, and confessions. A phone system wired into ancient landline networks. A floor-to-ceiling board titled, "People Who Hurt Others." This wasn't a killer picking random targets. This was an executioner, punishing people who had escaped consequences. But the therapist, the one who owned the office, had died 8 years earlier. Hit and run. Case closed. So who was making the calls? The answer sat right in front of them the whole time. Security logs, old photos, attendance sheets from group sessions. There was always a little girl in the room. Quiet, invisible, listening to every confession her father ever recorded. His daughter. She knew every voice, every sin, every weakness. And she inherited his belief that therapy wasn't about healing. It was about judgment. Late that night, the lead detective got a call. The same whisper, the same calmness. But this time, the secret spoken through the phone was his own. A mistake he buried. A life lost because of him. The whisper said, "You know what you did. Your turn has come." His phone dropped. The line went silent. And in a city terrified of its own secrets, one question remains. How many more people answered the whisper line and never lived long enough to tell the story?